It's sort of funny to see on occasion. You get a few newbies on the scene and they got Elvis all worked out. But don't be so sure, never be so sure. Here I am hearing, oh well, Tony Abbott used to give money to Elvis, and well, you know, he was an idiot, but you know, he's realised that Elvis is not worth giving money to. Huh? Tony Abbott's an idiot? You actually think Tony Abbott's a real donor of Elvis? You don't understand Tony Abbott. Very interesting little backstory. I think Tony Abbott just likes to keep Elvis excited. Just like, oh, I'm almost making it. It's a bit like the carrot in front of the horse, and the horse goes to bite, and oh, it just gets a little bit of carrot. He just gets just $1. Whoever remembers the videos of $50 notes splattered all over the ground, and Tony Abbott's Robo-Vac trying to vacuum up all the $50 notes. He's not given a real donation. He's given just 99 cents. Dun, 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 dun. It was 99 cents. That's all he's given. That's not a real donation. That's a guy just trying to string Elvis along. Just trying to tease the bloody fish with a little tiny bit of bait. Keep that donkey walking another step and another step, because it's almost got the carrot that you're dangling on the fishing line in front of it. That's what it is. I sort of have a good idea of the region that Tony Abbott lives in, and if anything I've seen from a man with a wife and kids spending as much money as he does, he is fucking well heeled, and he's not short of money, let me tell you. So anyway, rather interestingly, there's another e-beggar that we go by the name these days of Teabag. Yeah, well, shall we say father of ping pong. Tony Abbott decided to imitate that guy and tell Elvis that he was a fan. This is when his channel first came into being. But see, I favorited that channel, like I bookmarked that channel. And I thought, who the fuck is this? Because I realised it wasn't the real Teabag, because I knew he had about 80,000 subs. Well, stupid Elvis, instead of clicking on the actual avatar and finding that it was a fake account, the dumbass goes and retypes the name in to the YouTube search bar, finds it, and says, oh my gosh, this guy's got 80,000 subs, which at the time he did. But that was the real account, not the fake account that Tony Abbott made. Only a few days later, I'm trying to stand out of the wind here, only a few days later, I went and checked that bookmark account again, and it had magically turned from the to Tony Abbott. I can remember Elvis on a hangout saying, I'm going to get a shout out and heaps of subs any day now, because this guy with 80,000 subs is going to give me a shout out. No, it was a guy with 0 subs with the same avatar and the same name as Teabag, who had about 80,000 at the time. Since then, Tony Abbott has called Elvis quite a number of times, including with a Greek girl who pretended to be my girlfriend and had to talk to Elvis. All these things, of course, being videoed and put on YouTube. And, well, because of this just 99 cents that he dropped down every once in a while, Tony Abbott got given moderatorship and started unblocking lots of trolls and letting us all back into the side chat. He's not an idiot. He's not a donor, because a real donor doesn't give just 99 cents. He's a troll just like all the rest of us. But he likes to get Elvis wound up. I mean, I've seen people in this country who are like that. They find a loser. They like to get the loser all excited that they're going to make it big, that they're, you know, getting somewhere. They want to encourage the loser to keep doing all these loser things. And that's exactly what Tony Abbott does, because he is a winner. And I guarantee you right now that I'm pretty certain that I can't find my other damn phone. No, don't worry about it. Just shut up anyway. I'm pretty certain his wage would... well, some of you Americans would love to earn a month, he'd be making a week. I've got a good idea that that would be the case. Anyway. Nah. The funniest part of all this story is that neither Elvis nor Darren and a whole shitload of other people have never ever actually Googled the name Tony Abbott. One Canadian might have, but there's plenty of people who haven't ever Googled it. But it's common amongst us foreigners to know that most Americans don't know anything outside of America, even though they could just Google it. Have you ever tried to Google the name Tony Abbott and seen who the real Tony Abbott is? Oh my gosh. Well, you know, maybe you should have tried that before you really thought that Tony Abbott was a real person. He's a troll. Dyed-in-the-wool troll. A winner that loves to see losers continuing to do loser things.